All right, as you can see, we are working on Module 3, Lesson 30, and our objective is to solve division problems with a 0 in the dividend or a 0 in the quotient. We're going to start off with a word problem, just a little bit of refresher. And the word problem, of course, we use the RADW process. Read, answer, draw, write. And let's read it first. The store wanted to put 1,455 bottles of juice into packs of 4. How many complete packs can they make? How many more bottles do they need to make another pack? So we're going to write our answer statement. There are 2 questions, 2 answer statements. They can make blank packs and need blank more for another, oh boy, pack. Get a little smush there, sorry guys. So I have to go ahead and draw my tape model. I know I have a total, it tells me I do, so I'm going to go with my total top of 1,455 bottles of juice. And I'm breaking them into packs of 4. So that tells me the size of my group. It does not tell me how many groups I have. So my first one is 4, but the rest I don't know. In order to figure out how many packs I need, I'm going to take my 1,455 and I'm going to divide it by 4 in each pack. I know that my 1 cannot break into 4 equal groups, so that's going to be a 0. If you're getting to the point where you don't even need to write that, or you want to just put an X there, you can. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract the 2, and I still have 1,000. When I unbundle that, how many hundreds do I get? Correct, 10. Plus my original 400s, I now have 14 hundreds. 14 into 4 groups is 3, because 3 times 4 is 12. How many hundreds did I get rid of? I got rid of 12, so I have 2 left. And I have to unbundle that because I still have more numbers. So 2 hundreds is how many tens? Right, 20. So I add that to my original 5 tens, and I have 25 tens. And I know that 24 goes into 4 groups about 6 times, because 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract that, and I have 1 10 left. I still have a number, so I have to unbundle again. My 110 is how many ones? Right, 10. Bring down my 5 ones I originally had, and now I have 15. I know that 15 goes into 4 groups about 3 times, because 3 times 4 is 12. If I subtract them, I get 3 ones remaining. So let's see what my question's asking. How many complete packs can they make? Well, that's going to be this number. They can make 363 packs. Now, it doesn't ask me how many are left over. It asks me how many more bottles do they need. Well, I have 3 left over, but there are 4 in a pack. So what I'm essentially doing is taking the 4 in the pack that I need minus the 3 I have, and that means I need 1 more bottle. All right, let's go ahead and move on. This is where we're using our discs just to look at our 0. That 0 should not throw you off too much because it's just another place. It's in the tens place at this time. So I have 8 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, and no tens. If I divide into 4 equal groups, I'm going to pass those out. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I see that 8 into 4 groups is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract them, and I have nothing. Now, I have 0 hundreds. I bring down what's in my tens place. Well, I have 0 tens. If I pass out those 0 tens, what do I have? 0 tens, you're right. So I would have to put that spacer up there. No spacer, equal wrong. 0 times 4 is 0. I subtract, still get 0. Now I can go to my last place, which is my ones place. I have 4. If I pass them out, it shows me that 4 ones go into 4 groups 1 time. 1 times 4 is 4. I have no remaining. But you cannot forget that 0, because if you do, your answer would have been 21. And that is a whole lot different than 201. Whoops. And our last one is 4,218 divided by 3. So we're going to put our 4,218 right here. And we're going to break into 3 groups. I have 3 groups here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, with 1 remaining. 4 broken into 3 groups, 1 time. 1 times 3 is 3. When I subtract, I get 1 remaining 1,000, which I see. I unbundle him, and I get 10, you're right, 10 hundreds. And I add that to the original hundreds I had, so I should have 12 total hundreds. I'm going to pass them out in groups of 3 because there are so many there. And I found that there are 4 in each group. 4 times 3 is 12. Bring down my 10. Now I only have 1 10. He cannot be shared equally, can he? So 1 10 goes into 3 groups? Never. But you have to put that 0 there. It must be there. Then of course we unbundle him. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract. I still have 1. Bring down my 8 for my ones. Now I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from my unbundle plus my 8, which is 18. I'm going to pass these out in groups of 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, I put it in the wrong spot. Egg stripes. That's not there. Pretend he's not there. 1, 2, 3. So I should have found that I have 6 in each one because 18 into 3 groups is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. No remainder. Don't forget to go ahead and check that by doing your quotient times your groups, and you get 3 times 6 is 18, 8 ones, 1 10, 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, 3 times 4 hundreds is 12 hundreds, carry that 1 for your extra 1,000, 3 times 1,000 is 3 thousands, plus 1 is 4 thousands, and you should have the same answer. And that's lesson 30.